Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to answer one of the Selenium interview questions. That is, what is the use of Gherkin language? Let me answer. Gherkin is a language which can be used to write the test automation scenarios in plain English language. So using Gherkin language, we can write our test automation scenarios in plain English language by hiding the code. Okay. You are not directly showcasing the code to the people. Rather, you are writing the test automation scenarios in a plain English language. Behind this plain English language, the code is being written. Okay. That's how Gherkin language can be used. At the same time, Gherkin language can write the test automation scenarios in plain English language with a proper structure. What do I mean by a proper structure? With this structure, any BDD tool in the market like Cucumber, SpecFlow can understand. Okay. These tools need to run these test scenarios. When the test scenarios which are written in plain English language by Gherkin language are understood by these tools like Cucumber, SpecFlow, they can run these scenarios, and in the background, whatever the code is written, that code will ultimately get executed. Hope you got the idea of what exactly Gherkin language is. Fine. So what is the use? By writing this test automation scripts in Gherkin language, in plain English language, and making this English language understood by BDD tools like Cucumber, SpecFlow, by following a proper structure and all with the help of Gherkin language keywords like even, when, then, and all. What is the use? The use is the business team, the development team, the testing team, whether it can be technical team or non-technical team, can easily understand and they can communicate and collaborate. Okay. These test automation scenarios now not only can be understood by the developers and testers, but they can also be understood by the business team, who are generally the non-technical team. Okay. So the dots are being connected. Everyone can communicate over these test automation scenarios. So earlier, without this Gherkin language, if the test automation scenarios are written in some programming language that business team cannot understand, there is a gap, communication gap. Okay, that business team cannot enter into this area where automation engineers are creating the test automation scenarios in some code. Okay, in some programming language that business team cannot understand, so they cannot comment. Now, what if these test automation scenarios with the help of Gherkin language can be written in plain English language that business team, development team, technical, non-technical testers, everyone can understand? Then you see the possibilities, advantages, where they can collaborate. Okay, business team can review your automation scenarios, they can understand, they can discuss, they can communicate with each other, and the work will go in a more better way, and proper automation scripts can be written because business team knows the business well, whereas testing team knows how to create the scenarios and all. So if there is a gap, okay, there is a gap, there is a situation that wrong automation scripts can be created, that can be corrected here because business team are there here to review our scenarios because they are written in plain English language. Why developers are in this picture? Even this BDD can be used as a development methodology, not only in automation. In development methodology for developing the software also, they can use this Gherkin language, BDD, and all those stuff. There also business team can go and review, and they cannot understand the code, but they can understand what going on in the projects, what development is happening, whether the proper functionalities are getting developed or not, whether it may be in automation or it may be in development. So it is connecting the dots between the different type of teams like business, development, testing, and any other team, so that they can collaborate in plain English language. Okay. So hope guys you got the answer for this question. And let me show you, before winding up this session, let me show you how the Gherkin language looks like. You go to this Eclipse IDE, and here I have created one of the feature file where these scenarios are written in Gherkin language. You see, they look like very plain English. Login functionality, user navigates to login page, user enters valid email address into the email field, user enters valid password into the password field, user clicks on. Anyone can understand this. Business team can understand, development team, testing team, anyone can understand. And behind these steps are implemented in the step definition file. For example, user navigates to login page is implemented in the step definition file here, login. You see, user navigates to login page. This is the code. This code business team doesn't cannot understand, but it is hidden. Okay, what the business team will look into is the Gherkin language. So hope guys you understood what is the main advantage of using the Gherkin language in the projects or in the automation projects or whatever the projects. Okay, development projects. So that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.